Let's take a look at the S1R Baton. This is a special edition, but let's get into it. From the get-go, obviously this stands out than, say, a normal flashlight via its color. This is a special edition that they're running. This will be limited quantity of these, but they have an autumn version, a winter, spring, and summer version. Honestly, the winter version is my favorite. Out of all of those, I just think it's a really good looking one. Everything else about the light is the same as the standard version that you can get in black. This is actually, do I have it on me? Nope, I left it upstairs. This is going to be very similar to the review that I did on the S2R Baton, because basically this is the same thing, it's just shorter. And I believe this has less lumens. But we'll go ahead and jump right into this one. You can see you have the operation as a side button. You do have the magnetic bottom, in which I love to use on all sorts of things. And this one has the same knurling upgrade as the S2R Baton. And I love this knurling that they put on this, this later version. I like it quite a bit. Operation on this thing, press and hold. And you've got your firefly mode at 0.5. 0.5 is what it should be. And then you have your low mode. Press and hold, you have your medium. Press, hold, you have your high. I'll go into the actual lumens and runtime in a little bit. And then you have turbo. And then you have 1, 2, 3. You've got your strobe. So those are the settings. You also have a timer setting on this. So with the flashlight on, let me turn it down there so we don't blind you. With the flashlight on, if you double click and hold, you get one blink. I believe it's for 3 minutes. If you press double click and hold, you get 2 blinks you saw there. That should be about 9 minutes. So that is the same feature as the first one. And there's a look at the business end. I really like the way these flashlights look. I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of gold, but the other colors they have, you guys ought to check them out. I'll roll in some pictures, but man, they're gorgeous. Now, clip on this. Let's go into clip for a minute, because what's interesting is on the S1R version, you can see this one right here. The one criticism I leveled against this light, I love everything else about it, but the one criticism that I leveled is the clip. And if you'll notice right here, this 90 degree, it kind of snagged on my pants when I was trying to put it in. It's not horrible, and given all the other positives of the light, I could live with it. But you do have a one-way clip, where this one, you can see the criticism that I leveled against the first version has been corrected in the second version. And not only has it been corrected, but now you have a double-sided clip. So this can go on the hat. I've used that on many occasions. In fact, my second oldest and I just went to a football game, college football game. I like that much better than pros. And we utilized this for lighting the back of the truck when I was trying to get some stuff out. Threw it on the baseball hat, it worked pretty well. Picking up my older son, I was using it for something.
This is going to be really bad footage because it's on my phone, but I love the way these things attach to the light, or to the brim of the hat. What's up, dude?
Nothing.
Why do you put a double clip on then? What's the point of that? To me, it gives you options. One example that I have used clips like this for is in my hammock. So instead of putting it, I've got a ridge line in the hammock, so instead of running it like this and have it pointing up, I can actually take it and run it, clip the ridge line in here, and have the flashlight facing down so that I can get the full effect of that light. So that's just one example. But the whole design of this clip versus on the first version man, it is so much better in the execution. Overall, if you were to ask me which one I would get, I would definitely, for me personally, I would go with version 2. Version 1, if you've got it, man, keep it. It's a great light. But I do like the upgrades that they've done to version 2. Now for an EDC light, this is a great size. The S2R2, yeah. I almost thought I said R2D2 for something like that. Anyway, some people might think that one's too big. I don't personally, but this one I think is right in the wheelhouse of what most people are going to want to carry. To do a quick comparison here, and this is going to be very high level. If there's interest in a very detailed breakdown between the difference of these two, let me know in the comments. I might do it if there's enough interest, but this will probably suffice. But you got the knurling here. You can see the difference in that knurling. I'm lining them up so you can see a little bit different placement of the on switch. Not that big a deal. And the second version in gold there, it is a bit shorter, and you'll get more lumens out of the second version than you do the first. And then again, the clip that I've already hit, this one is so much better. I love that. And again, another thing that I said is sometimes it's hard finding these buttons in the dark on certain flashlights. These are, for me, much more tactile. I get a better feeling on these lights than I do on most other lights. The second thing that I really like on the clip is that it doesn't rotate. So what I often do with these clips is I rotate it to the back. That way it gives me a somewhat tactile feel. Again, another anchor point, so to speak, to find out where that button is. But again, this one you can feel pretty good. Just the type of material they use, it's easy to tell. Also, turning that on, you can see that it's green. That'll change colors as the battery ramps down. So now, why don't we jump to the night shots? Here's the low mode at 12 lumens. This will give you 20 hours. We jump up one. This takes you to 60 lumens for 3 hours and 40 minutes. See that big hot spot there in the middle? And you got that spillage. You can see there. Jump up to the next one. This is high. This is 600 lumens. And this will get you 1.5 minutes. And then it jumps down to 300 lumens for 45 minutes. That is your high mode. And then your 1000 or your turbo mode, there is your turbo. That is, again, 1.5 minutes. And that too, after that 1.5 minutes, drops down to 300 lumens for 37 minutes. And this has got great, if you point it at the ceiling and that just reflects off of everything, that you can see that's just lighting up the entire room in here. It almost looks like there's a light on. And then of course you've got your strobe, or not your strobe, but your firefly at 0.5 lumens, which again, that's, for me, that is ideal for that very lowest mode. I love that mode. And then this does have a strobe mode on it. Battery on this is the rechargeable, I'm digging those rechargeables, rechargeable 123A. This is IPX8 waterproof. Length on this is about just shy of 2.5 inches, and weight on this is 1.8 ounces. So EDC light, guys, this is a fantastic choice. I really love this style of flashlight and what they've done with it, especially its bigger brother. Having both of them is a lot of fun for me. Now, if you really want to get in on this special edition version, on November 22nd, starting at 6 p.m., I believe that is Eastern Standard Time is generally when they do that. to November 23rd at 11:59 p.m., you can get this for 30% off. You can get this one or one of the other 3 colors that they have. Again, I'll roll in those colors so you can see them. Really, really good looking flashlights. Now, the special edition, that 30% off, at least right now, is $100. So it's that 30% off the $100 on that time frame I mentioned. The black version is coming in at about, I think, $65. And during that same time frame, their flash sale, you can get 45% off all other products. So if you want to go with just the black, you like that better than the colors, you can get it cheaper, plus you can get it for 45% off. So honestly, I might pick up some for stocking stuffers. I love these lights. And I believe they're giving away an i3E. It's a keychain light. I've never messed with that one, guys, so I don't know. I don't know anything about that light, but I think they're giving away those for free with orders. And I don't know if it's a certain price range you have to hit. Don't know. But anyway, thought I would pass that along to you. I will have a link down below that you can follow. Overall, really digging this flashlight, guys. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. And you tell me, what is your favorite type of flashlight? What are the features that you look for when buying an EDC light? With that said, go ahead and take a look at this one, guys. It is a really, really good one. Thanks for watching. See ya.